Hello, folks. My name's Leo, and welcome to my Nerd World. So today I will talk about a movie this year, so The Crow. Okay, this year, not the old ones. Okay, and I will give some a synopsis here and give my opinion about this movie. This is a review of The Crow. Okay, but before I do that, so are you subscribed here? If you're first time here, subscribe here. Leave a like here. So it's really welcome. You put your like here, comment here. Have you watched the Crow, the old Crow, and this Crow here? What's your opinion here? What do you think about it? And share this video with your friends. So ask them to subscribe here. My goal here in this channel is to get to 100 subscribers. Okay, so if you give me this support, I appreciate that. Okay, so let's talk about the Crow here. So the Crow is about revenge, vengeance. Okay, so because this guy here is Eric Draven. Okay, so and his story is like he lost his wife. Okay, and he needs to revenge these people who killed his wife, right? And this is a reboot of The Crow. This The Crow here. Okay, so actually this is my favorite ones. Okay, so to watch that, and for me is like there's some difference between these ones and the new ones here. Okay, there are a difference here. I will explain the difference between both of them. So here they talk about in this movie here, 2024. They explained that he has uh, uh, psychic problems, Eric Draven. Okay, and he went to a psychiatrist. Okay, so like who psychiatrists, right? People who cares about who do take care of some people who is crazy or something like that, and change their habits, right? So change their behavior, right? So that's a little difference from the older ones. The older ones, they the movie started showing the older ones. They showing that this guy here is already dead. He's already dead there, and he resurrected, right? So and comes to life again. Okay, and I like the older ones here because they put some flashbacks. Right, the flashbacks you can understand the movie, what's going on. The villains here is totally different the villains from the new ones. Okay, so the villains from the new ones here uh, is really different from the old ones. Okay, so and the story here. So here they talk about more this couple here. Okay, and here they try to introduce these two characters, how they met the first time, right? So why they are together, right? And uh, and the thing is they put some new element here, uh, some new elements like she is involved in something. Okay, so about like a video, right? So and this video can criminalize. Okay, can because the villains of this movie here, they are involved in something criminal, right? So and she has the video that prove uh, this this crime, right? So and they go after actually they go after her friend. Okay, so and she needs to take this, right? And her friend, of course, they kill her friend. Okay, and she needs to and she went to the prison, where he is in the prison too because he does something. He did something wrong, like he killed a horse, right? That is they don't talk about in the old movie. Okay, so The old movie they go directly to the point, straight to the point, and explain what's happening, right? So and for me, that this movie here, um, when did they show how they met here? I think that's is too long for me, right? So they prolonged too much to explain their story, how they met. That so I think it was unnecessary. It's not necessary. You put the whole story how these two people met to get met each other, right? So I didn't like that, right? So I think just go straight to. That's why I like the older ones, right? So that's why I like that one here because they go straight to the point. What's the story? And they use flashbacks to explain what's happening to them. Okay, and here so they show that how they met and where, right? So and what's happening after that, right? And probably some people are after her that and they kill her and but the villains here are totally different. Okay, it's not the same villains from the old movies in 1994, right? And for me, it's really interesting that so. But it's a good movie. Okay, so but one thing I don't like this. I prefer. I said before, right? I like that. I prefer the older ones than this one. What's the difference about these ones, the character, the crow, Eric Raven, than the Brandon Lee movie? Okay, so the problem for me is this. I'm not saying the body, okay? I mean the tattoos, okay? So because the first movie that the old movie is looks like this, right? So and he doesn't have tattoos, right? So that was one problem for me. So it looks like the Jared Leto doing Joker, the Suicide Squad, right? The first movie, I mean, not the James Gunn movie, okay? So looks like that, right? So like they looks like more Jared Leto like a Joker, right? So, but that's it. The design is good, but these tattoos I didn't like that, right? I prefer the older ones. Okay, so but one thing the thing is really good here about these movies here. The action scenes is really good. Okay, so the story is almost the same from the old ones. Okay, almost the same, but they put the difference because this is a reboot, so they need to use the another way to talk about the movie there. So the action scenes is really good here. But I didn't like this girl here. I didn't like her because her acting so terrible. I don't like, right? And Bill Skarsgård, I respect this guy because he made Pennywise, right? So that but here, his acting is not so good for me too. I prefer Brandon Lee, right? I prefer this guy here. Unfortunately, he passed away, right? So about he died, right? So from a long time ago, and but it's not too bad, not fantastic. This movie here, okay. And for me, this movie here is just okay for me, right? They try to put like a original story, like a origin story about this character, right? But they don't need to give an origin story, right? So because but who has watched it? Because I can tell you that. So who has watched it? Who has watched these ones here? Probably you will compare these two movies, right? And probably people will feel like it's not the same, right? So it's really different, right? But who never watched these ones here? If you probably they will like the movie, right? So because who watches the old ones, probably you will compare the movie there, so and then see the difference, right? So that's the thing here. But the but if some people never watch it, never watch these ones here in 1994. That was the release date, right? Probably they will. Probably you will like these ones here. Okay, so but for me, I liked some parts. Well, Milestone, I prefer the older ones than this one. And another difference about these two movies here, so just the last one here, here they use daylight. You know what I mean? So it's like a daylight stuff. The old movie is only dark. Okay, so that's why I like the older ones. So and here they use a daylight sometimes. That so for me, that was they ruined they ruined the story, and they ruined the movie for me, right? When they see that daylight stuff, it's like Punisher, right? So the Punisher, some people use like daylight. You know the movie Punisher, right? So not the series, okay? The movie, the first movie of the Punisher, right? So from the Thomas Jane, right? And they put the daylight. It's like a because Punisher is always dark, always at night. Something happens and go after the bad guys, right? So, but they use the daylight, the day light day. So I don't like that. So here that happens sometimes, right? And I think it's like there are some scenes here. I think it is ridiculous. So but it's a good movie. Yes, yes, it's so for me, right? It's not the best. It's not better. It's not better than the older ones here. Okay, so this is really old. Okay, so and but I really recommend it if you wanna watch The Crow, watch these ones. Then watch these ones and not watch these ones and watch these and compare. Okay, so but I really recommend the old ones because it's one of my favorite ones to watch. Okay, and there's comic books about these characters, so you can find it somewhere on internet. Okay, so and my rate for this movie here, I will give it 6.5. Okay, about this movie, I didn't like too much that, so I didn't like so much this movie that. So I think they tried to put another way to talk about that. I think it's just about my feelings, right? So like because these ones here, I'm not saying it's terrible movie, okay? So there are so many action scenes is really good at that. So but the actors here, the acting is is horrible. Okay, so I don't like their acting in that. So but I like the design, but these tattoos I think it's not necessary to put the tattoos here, but I like the makeup. I like that. So, but and the costume, right? So I like that. But tattoos and yeah, you don't need that. Okay, so but it's not so terrible. Okay, so it's not a disaster. Okay, so but it's just like there's some parts are good things, some parts are not so good. Okay, so but who has watched these ones? The older ones. If compare with these ones, maybe you are not gonna like this movie. But if you watch only these ones, maybe you like them. Okay, so 6.5 out of 10. So that's my opinion. Okay, but what's your opinion? What do you think about this movie here? But below here on comments here, put a like here. So if you like this video, put a like here. If you're first time watching this video here, subscribe here. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Okay, that's my goal here. So if you want to support here, if you want to support, I will appreciate that. Okay, and share this video with your friends. Ask them to subscribe here too. Okay, so and let's see you in the next video. See you. Take care.